Hey there, it's Coach Erin from the Aspen Recreation Center coming to you from the kitchen again for the Athlete's Plate. Today we're making a tortellini soup. In this soup we're going to have chicken broth, garlic, some tomatoes. They are canned, so they'll have a little bit of less of the nutritional value that you would get from fresh tomatoes. So if you can use fresh and you want to, I say go for it. We've got tortellini, so in the tortellini there's some cheese. Tortellini good for carbohydrate restore, cheese good calcium carrier. We've got spinach and some basil. And so remember that spinach is good with vitamin K, carotenoids. It's an iron carrier, so it helps us maintain our blood oxygen levels, which is awesome. Protein in the tortellini and the bone and the chicken broth, and that's gonna help us restore our muscle. And garlic and basil are just great flavor additives, and again, tomatoes have vitamin A, B, and C. So really good soup, really pretty low calorie. And I just wanted to note a little bit about broth. Chicken broth versus bone broth, or bone broth versus stock, or what's the difference? So if you're using a bone broth, that's awesome. Bone broth is really good. It is thicker, it's more viscous, it has more collagen in it. Super awesome for joint repair. It brings to you calcium, potassium, magnesium, and a lot of things that your bones need to recover. It also is great for the digestive system, promoting good digestive health. They've recommended taking some bone broth every day. So if you can get some bone broth or make your own, that's awesome. So this is what you're gonna do. Put a little bit of olive oil in a pot and saute your garlic. And then when that's done, you're gonna add your broth in there and your tomatoes and a little bit of seasoning. And last, you're gonna add these in there. So I have on my stove the broth and the tomatoes already cooking, so I'm gonna stir in the rest of this. And we're just gonna let that simmer for a minute, and you're gonna have a nice, good, healthy soup here. Soups are such a great way to take care of the vegetables that might be aging in your vegetable drawer. I always have broth in the house, so if you want to know what to stock in the cupboard for COVID, broth and pasta are great. And so we'll just give you a quick look at this soup. I'm gonna pour it into this bowl. So we have a nice, colorful, healthy soup here with the tortellinis in there. And you don't want to overcook it, and you want to have enough liquid always in there when you're cooking pasta in a soup to so that the pasta absorbs it but doesn't take all the liquid of the soup. So that's what's on the Athlete's Plate today. Come back next week and we'll give you a little bit more.